Today, May 28, 2024, is a significant day. It is the day that Norway's foreign minister has formalized the recognition of the State of Palestine by issuing a royal decree. The decree formalizes the recognition of the State of Palestine with borders aligned to those set out in the United Nations Resolution 181 of 1947, which also includes East Jerusalem as the capital of the State of Palestine. This follows similar formal declarations of recognition issued earlier by Ireland and Spain. They are calling this a historic moment of justice and peace-building. This is what the Irish government said in a statement. It is also a necessary step to bring about a lasting peace in the region and to end the ongoing occupation, which has now lasted for over 50 years. There are a few things that I want to highlight here. Firstly, the justifications that these three governments gave for recognizing Palestine. Secondly, the diplomatic fallout that followed immediately after this announcement. Thirdly, the wider context of this announcement and how it fits into the wider struggle for recognition of statehood. And fourthly, France's promise to follow suit and recognize Palestinian statehood by September this year. So let's start with the justifications that these three governments gave for recognizing Palestine. All three governments, the Irish, the Spanish, and the Norwegian, said that their recognition was based on the two-state solution. The Palestinian state, viable and connected state, including the West Bank and Gaza, which is also the minimum standard set out by the PLO, in its various statements and its framework, including the most recent one, the 2018 Declaration of the State of Palestine. The second thing that you should know is that all three governments see this recognition as a way of keeping alive some kind of diplomatic hope for a solution to the conflict while Gaza is going through its most horrific crisis in years. That's the second point. The third point is that all three countries, upon making this announcement, immediately recalled their ambassadors from Tel Aviv. They said that this was a reward for terrorism, and they accused these three governments of undermining years of peace efforts. In response to this, Ireland went further and closed down Israel's embassy in Dublin in December 2024. The fourth point is that these three countries, Spain, Ireland, and Norway, they joined Slovenia and Malta in a wave of recognition within the European Union. However, despite this, there is still no EU-wide consensus on the issue. And the fifth and final point is that in late 2024, Norway and Saudi Arabia launched what they called a Global Alliance for Implementation of a Palestinian State. The alliance was launched at the OIC summit in Pakistan, and it is supported by nearly 90 countries. So that brings us to the question, if France follows through on its promise, which it has, it is very likely that come September 2025, we will have a total of 8 countries recognizing Palestinian statehood. Let me know in the comments below. If you like our videos, you can watch more on our channel. And if you want to support our work, you can support us on a crowdfunding platform.